What's up, y'all? Empress Ari here, back at you once again in another video. I hope all is well with you today. In this video, Chosen One, let's discuss how without this, it will all crumble. It's rest. Without rest, it will all crumble. When God wakes you up and essentially activates you, He often motivates you too. You may have noticed that you've become much more motivated to get more done, to accomplish things, and to be a better version of yourself. You may have been working really hard on things in your life lately. You might have 2-3 jobs at the same time. You might have a job and you go to school. You might have a job and like a creative side hustle that you're actively pursuing. Or maybe you work, you go to school, and you have multiple kids that you're raising at the same time. Like, you're doing a lot. It's truly magical how you've been juggling it all. And you've been doing such a great job. However, without rest, it will all come crumbling down. Life has been making you think or even feel like you just can't rest. Every time you try to rest, it makes you feel like you're just wasting your time. It makes you feel like you're just being lazy or just procrastinating. You just get so restless and just feel like you should always be doing something. But you are not a robot. Please understand that your soul is residing inside of a human body. Human bodies require rest. Resting, it clarifies things for you, and it allows you to hear more of the silent messages, aka downloads from God. To rest is to recharge. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I was sent to tell you that it's okay to rest. It's okay. It's not conducive to your progress to keep working until burnout. You may feel like you need to constantly keep working because you feel so behind, or you feel like you will get so behind. Getting rest won't put you behind as long as you don't quit. You are going at your own steady pace that is catered specifically to your journey. You might look at your life and think that you are going really slow. But other people that's looking from the outside in, some people think you're moving really fast. You are making progress, and you will continue to make progress even when you stop to take a break and get some rest. You can produce and perform at your best when you are coming at things with new, fresh, rejuvenated, replenished energy that you have poured into yourself, that you have taken the time and poured into yourself first. You must pour into yourself first before you can pour into anything or anyone else, which I made a video about. Be sure to watch that video. And we're not just referring to just sleep here, okay? Not just sleep, and not when you just sit down for a few minutes. I'm more referring to mental rest while you are consciously awake. Try not to let your mind ruin your break and completely take over your resting period by thinking thoughts about stuff you could be doing, like laundry, or what you will cook for dinner tomorrow, or anything that has to do with working at all. When you have these type of thoughts, that's not real, actual quality rest, because your body may be sitting and resting, but your mind is still very busy at work. I had a hard time with this, and what would help me is that when those type of thoughts would come through, I would redirect my thoughts back to resting and just peacefully being. Just reject and redirect. When work or any other heavy life thoughts try to come through your mind when you are trying to rest, this is when you immediately go ahead and dismiss the thought. Tell the thought straight up, no, I'm resting right now. I don't care about no dinner tomorrow. I'm resting. Once you keep dismissing those thoughts that you do not want while you are resting, and you are telling your mind, no, I'm resting, guess what will happen? Your mind will finally allow you to rest. Be sure to keep in mind that your value is not and should not ever be determined by how much you can produce. At times, you may feel like it just gets so hard on you and overwhelming dealing with life, because aside from God, many chosen ones are doing things all by themselves or with very little help. You've really been handling so much all alone. You have really been tapping into what you are capable of. And the more you incorporate well-deserved rest, the more you will be pleasantly surprised with what you can produce. Besides, intentional rest is still being productive. Please know that all you have been doing and juggling, it is not going unnoticed. So don't feel guilty about wanting and needing rest. Resting allows you to stop and smell the roses. It allows you to enjoy the process more. Proper rest allows you to take a look back and see just how far you've come, because you've come such a long way. Rest assured that both growth and progress is still very much so taking place even during times of rest. Don't force yourself to rest. Switch your mindset to believing and feeling worthy of being able to rest, and understand its purpose, because it's absolutely essential to your success to keep going. Although life does a really good job at delivering the illusion that if you don't keep going, working nonstop, that everything will crumble, don't believe the hype, because it's actually the opposite. If you don't start getting the proper rest that you need, then everything will crumble, because eventually you will reach burnout, and it will take you much longer to get back into the groove of things, to your own groove of things. I know it did for me. It took me so much longer. When every time I would get to a point of complete burnout, it just seems like forever to get back going like I was before. Not only do you not look like what you've been through, you also don't look like all you've been juggling. Sadly, you will slowly begin to if you don't get the proper rest. No need to be so hard on yourself. Incorporating rest adds balance. It is to respect the mind and the body. You are operating in your power right now, but you need to energy reset and recharge to stay in your power. Take breaks, get rest. Just don't let your foot hit the brakes, chosen one, because all your hard work, it will pay off. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be back soon. Peace.